The amount of views of the video, $456,000 Squid Game in real life, from MrBeast is the same amount as the title of the video you are watching right now? The title won't be exactly right. It only updates every few minutes at most. And besides, YouTube doesn't update its view counts in real time anyway, so don't bother refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. You won't actually be able to see it ticking up second by second. If it's actually 100% spot on, it's a miracle. Alright, let's talk about something absolutely wild that took the internet by storm: MrBeast's insane Squid Game video. Honestly, it's one of the biggest things that's ever happened on the platform, and I'm not even exaggerating. This video didn't just break a few records, it shattered them. So get this, within just 2 weeks of the video being uploaded, it hit over 150 million views. Yeah, you heard that right. 150 million views in just 14 days. To put that in perspective, it became the most viewed video across all of MrBeast's channels. And let's be real, he's got quite a few bangers on there. It's not like his other videos are slouches or anything. And if you think the views are impressive, wait until you hear about the engagement. The video got over 10 million likes. That's 10 million people smashing that thumbs up, all while keeping a 99% like to dislike ratio. I mean, have you ever seen a ratio that high on YouTube for a video with that many views? Before YouTube removed the dislike counts, it had less than 100,000 dislikes. So out of millions and millions of people, only a tiny fraction didn't vibe with it. At one point, it even hit 100,000 likes and fewer than 100 dislikes at the same time. Now that's insane. One of the standout moments in MrBeast's Squid Game video was the famous red light, green light game. If you've seen the original show, you know that it was a super intense, drawn out process that took like 5 to 8 hours for the contestants to cross the finish line. But in MrBeast's version, things were kicked into high gear. The contestants only had 30 minutes to get across. That's right, just 30 minutes to make it to the finish line or they were out. The ticking clock added a whole new level of tension, and you could feel the pressure build as the time ran out. It's one of the reasons the video was so gripping to watch. But let's back it up a bit. This wasn't just some random video MrBeast decided to drop out of the blue. The build up to this was huge. Everyone was talking about it. Fans, YouTubers, and even people outside the YouTube world. I'd say it was one of the most anticipated videos ever on the platform. It had that kind of hype where you knew it was going to be big, but no one really knew just how massive it would be. And here's where things get even crazier. The budget for this video, a mind-blowing $3.5 million. That's right, $3.5 million to make a YouTube video. I don't know about you, but I'm still wrapping my head around that number. That budget makes it one of the most expensive non-music videos ever produced on the platform. And you can see where all that money went. The set designs were incredible, the production value was off the charts, and of course the prizes were huge. It wasn't just a video, it was an entire experience. But wait, it gets better. MrBeast didn't do it all by himself. He had help from some seriously talented people. Enter So Crispy Media. If you don't know them, they're a channel known for their insane VFX and creative filmmaking. These guys moved their entire team to MrBeast's HQ to help bring this epic project to life. They spent a full 10 days filming over 350 shots for the video. 10 days of non-stop work to make this thing perfect. And here's the part that blows my mind. They didn't just start filming randomly. They actually created a video game first to figure out how everything should be filmed in real life. I mean, who does that? That's some next level planning. And it wasn't just the production that was top notch. MrBeast, being the marketing genius that he is, launched a whole line of Squid Game themed merch to go along with the video release. So not only was he breaking viewership records, but he was also raking in more revenue through the merch sales. It's like this guy has figured out the secret formula for turning everything he touches into gold. And speaking of global attention, this video didn't just make waves on YouTube, it went international. It even made its way onto Korean TV news. Yep, you heard that right. Korean TV was talking about MrBeast's Squid Game video. That's how big it was. It's pretty wild to think about a YouTuber from the US getting that kind of coverage on the other side of the world. But then again, when you pull off something this big, it's no surprise. I want to share some shocking things only the close people to MrBeast know about him. Number 1, he started YouTube when he was just 13 years old. Yep, MrBeast has been grinding on YouTube since way back in 2012. Can you believe that? He started when he was just 13 years old, going by the name MrBeast 6000. Back then, he was all about trying to figure out the YouTube algorithm and making videos that would blow up. And honestly, look where that hustle got him. Number 2, he's an award-winning creator. MrBeast isn't just famous for his epic videos, he's got the awards to back it up too. In 2020, he took home the Creator of the Year award at the Streamies, which is a pretty big deal. On top of that, he snagged awards for the best live special, social good creator, and even for his work with nonprofits. It's clear that the YouTube community absolutely loves what this guy is doing. Number 3, he's had to deal with toxic workplace allegations. So it hasn't all been smooth sailing for MrBeast. In 2021, there were some allegations that came out about how he treated some of his employees. A few ex-workers claimed that they faced verbal abuse and didn't always get credit for their work. But here's the thing, his fans were quick to jump to his defense, so it's kind of a mixed situation. At the end of the day, it doesn't seem like those claims have stuck, but it's definitely something that was talked about. Number 4, he dropped out of college after just 2 weeks. MrBeast actually started college in 2016, but here's the kicker. He dropped out after only 2 weeks. He told his mom, "I'd rather be poor than do anything but YouTube." And get this, his mom was so worried about his future that she made him move out of North Carolina when he was 18. Safe to say, dropping out worked out pretty well for him. Number 5, his role models might surprise you. When it comes to who inspires him, MrBeast looks up to guys like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk. He's got paintings of them in his workspace, including a hilarious one of Musk dressed as Napoleon Bonaparte, but he's quick to point out that he doesn't necessarily admire everything they do, especially when it comes to handling people. It's more about their business mindset and how they've grown their wealth. Oh, and speaking of Musk, did you hear he joked about giving MrBeast ownership of Twitter if he dies? Imagine MrBeast running Twitter. That'd be wild. Number 6, MrBeast doesn't really remember his childhood. Okay, so this is pretty wild. MrBeast has said that he doesn't have many clear memories from his early life. Yeah, like, he can't really recall much from his childhood. And the reason? He claims it's because he's just super focused on the future. He's all about that'll let the past die mentality. He's not interested in what's already happened, and he's laser focused on what's coming next. Kinda makes sense when you think about how much he's accomplished. But get this, his mom has kept every single piece of memorabilia from his old videos stored in a huge warehouse, and he's never even visited it. Talk about being future focused. Number 7, his mom didn't know he was making YouTube videos. Imagine this, MrBeast was grinding away on YouTube, making videos and growing his channel, and his mom, Sue, had no idea this was even happening. She didn't find out until she saw it mentioned in his yearbook. She was your typical worried parent thinking about all the dangers of the internet and whatnot. But once MrBeast, or Jimmy as she calls him, told her that he was actually making money from his videos, her worries eased a bit. Still, she wanted him to keep going with school. He agreed to go to community college, but, and this is classic MrBeast, he didn't attend a single class and dropped out after just 1 semester. Number 8, his first giveaway was a game changer. MrBeast is known for his massive giveaways now, but do you know how it all started? His very first brand deal came after he hit 750,000 subscribers. Instead of using the money to buy something flashy for himself, he did what would eventually become his signature move. He gave it away. He made a video where he handed a $10,000 check to a homeless man, and that's pretty much where it all began. The giveaways kept getting bigger, the challenges more outrageous, and now he's giving away islands and private jets. So, what do you guys think? Has MrBeast set the ultimate YouTube record with this Squid Game video, or is there someone out there who could possibly top this? Because I'm not sure how you'd even begin to beat something like this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and while you're here, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're into these epic breakdowns. You won't want to miss what's coming next.